Alright, hopefully that will sync up and I'll be able to get the video and the audio together. But first episode, Mom and Dad podcast.
It's the mom and dad. The dad
That's
and mom.
not the
Yes, it is.
That's not what we're doing. That's not the official, unofficial.
That's definitely the jingle.
So anyway, where do we start?
It's the hater for me.
Do we start how we met? Because I feel like...
Can we do like, you know, like in the movies when it has like the smoke and the, you know, as you go into your memory.
What?
Because we're going back, right?
Oh, the
yeah, and it's like all white and smoky, and then it pans into, you know.
That's weird. That's super weird. But sure, in your brain we could do that.
I don't know what the ding is, but
that's
you know,
when like
whatever.
The smoke come out and all of that, right?
Yeah, but you know, that's not the music that's playing in my head. But.
All right, well, I would say we met on Myspace, right?
It's the right for me. What do you mean,
Because there's two different stories. There's a story you tell your parents.
Oh,
and then there's a story.
Right, well, we're gonna tell the truth.
Story.
Oh, the whole truth, and not but the truth, hoping that they never see this.
Well,
or hear this.
They'll probably see it or hear
Take
it
to the
grave.
grave.
You never know.
Nah, I'm good.
So
I'm good, love.
So what age probably was we at? Like
too young.
15 maybe.
Our kids would never. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm gonna get to that point, right? I'm gonna get to the kid point.
Ooh.
But we was like 15, maybe whatever. That was like Myspace, Skonex days, if y'all know what that is. And I seen your profile. Still remember it had flowers, like purple flowers. It said like Chrissy Baby on there, whatever.
Oh, not the purple flowers.
And I was like, all right, let me add. Now.
But like, how did I even pop up? Like, how do you even find?
I don't know. It was like an explore page, I guess. You just maybe a friend of a friend. I don't know. I didn't see any. It wasn't like mutual friends and stuff like that. It was the gods. Ancestors. But I saw the picture and I was like, oh, I'm trying to smash. Well, maybe not smash, but
at 15, I'm like, yo, let me trying to smash. What is wrong?
I'm a teenager. I'm
barely
horny all the time.
You barely.
That's all I wanted to do 50. At that time, I guess. Stick
you
my
needed a
penis in
hobby.
Anything. I had a hobby, basketball.
Clearly, it wasn't doing enough.
Fire at that. Well, whatever. All right. So then, you was on MySpace doing what?
Just chatting with my friends.
Okay. Well. And what was your top 8 for? What was your top 8 for? There was a top 8 on MySpace.
Because everybody had a top 8. So what do you mean?
All right. Well, my top 8.
It consisted of.
I'm pretty sure
my friends and Chris Brown.
I'm pretty sure most male top 8s was like prospects of like.
So when you would get mad at me and change your top person,
that's not like, oh, I'm changing
this hoe.
That's not okay. That's not changing the algorithm to say, all right, now I want this one on top.
This hoe.
I was just being petty. Just being petty. But anyway, right? Cool. Get it? You add me, whatever we.
No, you added me.
I added you. We chatting back and forth, whatever, right? Cool. Right. Here's where the problem lies, and here's where us being parents is like, damn, this shit gonna happen to us someday.
Facts. And how do I know if I stop it? I'm stopping him from being with his person.
But being 15, whatever, 14, 15, whatever young age we was, and then saying, oh, let's meet up. Right? Oh, wait, mind you, you're from the Bronx and I'm from Brooklyn. Right? So this is before. I don't know what this is before, but this is just saying, yo, let's meet up. I like you. I want to meet with you, whatever. Right? At 15 years old. Your parents don't know.
It took a while for us to meet each other, so I feel like at this point we're 16.
That means it takes a while for predators to lure little kids into.
Yes, it was very dangerous.
Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, whatever, right? So we meet. Your parents think you at school.
Listen.
My parent thinks I'm at school.
This is why they can never see this. We're gonna take this
now. So we have 2 boys.
Right.
They're gonna be teenagers. Don't you think that's super dangerous?
Very dangerous.
You could have been anybody. I could have been anybody.
You sure could have. It's more likely that you could have been somebody.
Why? Because I was portraying a male? No. It's more likely you could have been somebody because you're portraying a female.
Obviously, I wasn't portraying anybody, but
neither was I. But
I feel like but you could have been like an older male creepy man luring me.
I feel like older men want younger boys.
Not all. Didn't you see the Degrassi episode?
A lot of shit was fucked up with Degrassi.
Yes, it was, but like I'm saying, Emma was being trapped by a male, and he was pretending to be
Emma
a
was
younger
a dumbass
man.
that wanted validation because Manny, hot in the pants ass, was getting all the attention. That's all that was. So it's kind of her fault.
But the point was that fault. Situation could have been this situation.
All right. So, but what I'm saying is, how you gonna feel when your son is getting to that point?
Maybe because my parents wasn't trying to hear about me and boys and nothing. Better communication. And if they wanted to meet up, you know, we can go together. I'll drive you. Or they can come here. And if they are a creepy McCreeperson, then, you know, at least I'll be there.
So you saying you would rather your son do it in the house than do it outside?
What is he doing? What?
Okay, so the first link up, nothing happened.
Right.
Came with my friend.
Right.
Because
you was friend.
I wasn't friend. I came with my friend because I don't know who I was meeting.
And I was alone, right? I was on myself.
Your brother was there. Your little brother was there.
Yes,
he was. Him and my friend was in the living room playing something. They was playing something at the time. When I brought Steven, I remember the apartment. The apartment had your mom and pop's room to the left, and then it had a little step down, right?
My room was first.
Right, but when I say to the left, the living room was there, and their door was on the left side, like all the way at the end. And then your door is the first one. As soon as you go in, it's a long room. I know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure if I ask Steven, he can attest to this. He was with your dog was there. Simba was there. I remember all of that.
Anyway.
So, nothing happened on the first link because you was fronting.
No, you was fronting.
Anyway. Second link, that was in the crib too? Because I remember you fronting again. And I was like, all right, well.
We gonna get into it?
You could get into what?
We gonna get into
what?
Wait a minute now.
Get into what is there to get into?
Tell every place.
Well.
No! Hey. I hit the thing.
It's fine.
Okay, good. No.
Second link, nothing happens. Cool, whatever.
It took like a good year.
A year? No.
Yes, it did. Okay. It took a year for us to.
Well, it's not like we could have saw each other all the time, like
exactly.
So, or whatever. Oh, peep that shirt though. Anyway, so the first time anything happens, it's winter time. Do you remember that? It's winter time.
Hey. Don't be telling all my business now.
It's a podcast. You're not
gonna tell all my. I don't feel like everybody out here telling all their business. Don't
trust
tell
me. I
all.
listen to podcasts every day.
All right, well, you ain't about to tell all my business.
So then, what are we gonna talk about then?
So you gonna say specifically what happened?
Stuff happened outside.
Okay, and that's where we're gonna cut it right there.
In the middle of winter.
Okay, then that's what you gonna say right there.
I just want you to think about you have 2 sons.
Yes,
and what kind of stuff is gonna happen.
How you know what's gonna happen? How you know they're not gonna be like good little boys and be like,
bro, you gotta think about what kind of horny little teenagers
there could be good boys.
Wait, horny little teenagers we were.
So what you suggest we do?
To be, fam.
Boy,
what are you talking about?
You ain't have to do that like that,
bruh.
We're gonna bleep that out. You're gonna bleep that. We gonna see. You're gonna be like, we were in the beep.
All right, but it's all right. Even if I blur it out, it's somewhere that's not common.
Okay, and that's fine. But you don't need to say specifically where it was at, cause.
All right. Anyway, my thing is, we gonna have to eventually get to that point, and then we eventually gonna have to have them talks and
okay,
wrap up talks and.
Lord.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna be me that's gonna have the talks.
No, I'm gonna be there too because I don't trust you. You
Why?
be telling my son some crazy shit, and
they're gonna be doing what they doing.
All right, but you could tell them it's okay not to do things either.
Sure.
You don't gotta. Hey, here's a bag of condoms, but like your mom.
I don't know when they're gonna get introduced to this stuff, cause when I think I was like 10 or something like that when I went to Trinidad.
Not 10.
I was like 9, 10, or 11. I know semen couldn't come out my penis. I remember that, right?
This is too much.
How? Listen, whatever. I remember that, right? And I remember. Well,
it's the visual in my head for me.
Well, no, the visual's not there yet because I didn't know about it.
I know, right? And
then I get to Trinidad, and then one day, like, my cousin is like, "Oh, like you watch Blues?" I'm like, "What the fuck is Blues?" Out there, Blues is what they call what so porn weird. Is. Yeah, I mean, you just call different things different places.
I guess.
I'm like, nah. He's like, "Oh, let me show you." So
it's even weirder.
Listen, he has a DVD.
You need to sit on somebody's couch.
I don't. He has this DVD of, it was like a round and brown type, like, just.
Me and my friends never.
Asses everywhere.
Like,
going
never,
crazy.
Never.
And then from that day on, when I got back to the States, I was going crazy.
Crazy.
Boy, I was trying to rub my dick on anything.
Okay.
I was.
I'm not doing the laundry.
Well, but I never did that though. And at that point, nothing was coming out. It was like way before anything. I didn't know no better. And even when the first time I was, oh snap, you know what I mean? What is this? What is this? What is this liquid? Oh shit! Right? I knew it was gonna come one day. I just didn't know when.
Oh my god!
But
oh my goodness!
I never did it in a sock. I never did it in
That's nasty.
So you never, at no point, you don't think any female is gonna explore themselves too? Is it gonna happen?
I'm sure they are, but what does it have to do with my sons?
Because teenagers are of that nature. Anything is gonna happen.
So what? Like I said, so what do you suggest we do with our children then?
Expose them to it early. Birdman took Lil Wayne and took a little stripper thigh and said, "Hey, suck Lil Wayne, little dick."
I'm about to go to people on you. So
obviously not.
I don't know. I was worried for a minute.
I don't know what to do. You're just gonna have to keep talking to them and stuff like that, and I'm
gonna lock them in the
drill
house.
It in the. That's CPS. That's a case.
No, it's not.
That's CPS.
You can homeschool them. You know, we can be friends. I'm your mama.
You think they're gonna want to stay under you forever? Mm-hmm. coming from somebody.
You didn't have a good mama.
I mean,
so you cannot relate.
Coming from somebody who is,
you can't relate.
Grown up with their mother.
You cannot relate, but you didn't have a good mother. So there's a difference between having a mother and having a good mother.
What's the definition of having a good mother?
Me, I'm a good mama.
And what does that entail? Because somebody on the outside looking in could say, "Oh, my mother was a good mother, took me places, fed me, clothed me."
But being a mother is more than that. Okay, so you had a mother, you ain't have a mommy. My kids got a mommy.
I need a mommy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway. So from there.
Oh yeah, we got the story.
Well, that's the point. I'm. And this is only for the first episode, so as long as it's gonna go somewhere, it needs to go somewhere else.
Reel it back in. Yeah. So, yeah, we met up. We met in the park and stuff. And it was history from there.
So you just saying that like it was all peaches and cream and like.
Good God, it wasn't. You were bad. You were a bad boyfriend. He was a bad boyfriend. Hoes upon hoes.
What?
Lying. Going places he ain't had no business going. Not listening. Sneaking people in. It's a blessing we here. It's a blessing we here.
As you say, it's meant
yeah,
to be.
ancestors was like, nah, she the one. You know, they was talking to mine, like, nah, we got to keep them together because I don't know how.
Listen, if you
did all the things you did then, now.
Listen, if you are
I was
like
young, naive, and in love.
If you like 15, 16, if you're in high school, bro, stay out of a relationship. My opinion.
So you trying to say you was faithful at 15 and 16?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no point into like stay in a bro. Is that recorded still? Yeah, it's still recorded. So at what was it? I don't even think we was officially together yet. And
at 15?
No, it was like I don't remember, but I remember I went on my senior trip to like Frost Valley or some shit, or wherever it was. I can't remember. It was a cabin thing, and you was blacking on me.
But I feel like that was before the park. I feel like that was before.
So, but we was together at that point?
When we was at the park, yes, we were together. Before that, I feel like we were younger at that point. I feel like you going to the cabin was before we was official. Because remember, we started talking. And then we stopped because you went to the cabin and you was being a little hoe. And then I messaged you like, oh, like, he just tried to dub my shit and that wasn't happening. And then we started talking again.
I feel like I don't know.
So he just snitched on himself.
How did I snitch on myself?
Because you just said we wasn't together.
We wasn't together.
So you think I was just putting,
bruh? Yo, just say what you gotta say. Listen.
No, you.
From what I remember we was just chatting, messaging back and forth at that point.
Oh,
and then I was like, oh, I'm about to go on my trip. Whatever. I'm probably not gonna have service or whatever. And
I feel like that was definitely before.
All right, but even so, know what you know now, as like an adult to, like being married now, you would go back in time and still get into a relationship at such a young age?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I don't think that's that. I mean, it worked out.
So if it wasn't you, are you saying like, if it wasn't you, if it was with somebody else, would I go back? Wait, so you trying to say you would go back and not,
I'm saying I wouldn't recommend any young people to get into a relationship.
So what you saying? You saying you missed out?
Oh my God.
I just want to hear what you're saying.
I'm saying if you're young, you should probably not get into a relationship that young.
Then it work out for you?
Yes.
But you're saying force. Like, so you were serious from like day one? That's what you're saying? Because God knows you wasn't. That's
kind of to the point is what I'm saying is like there's a maturity level there. You're not going to be as mature as you are in today's age. So like, why you look at me like that? Whatever. You're not going to be as mature at that young of an age and take somebody super serious versus like in your middle 20s or something like that. Because I feel like even in your like when you have a routine and then you're in your early 20s, you're probably not going to take somebody serious either. Like, let's say you single.
So when would you want to meet me? Because that's what I want to know. In your head, in your timeline, when would you want to meet me?
Not really talking about us. Because
I'm talking about us now.
That timeline has already happened.
Yeah, it's happened. But I'm saying, ideally then, since we, I want to know what age would you have wanted to meet me?
So you're saying, like, ideally, when would I meet you and still marry you?
Yes. I mean, we got a date and shit, right?
Okay, but what I'm like, because you could meet somebody and it not work out. So we're in this scenario saying like, oh, it's guaranteed to work out.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Probably like 23, 24 would have been cool.
Okay, so we had our first kid at 24.
Some people have their first kid at like 18.
but we didn't. So that means, he wouldn't be here then if we went to
Oh
your
my God,
timeline.
we're not talking like that. We're not. This is all hypothetical. We're not talking.
I know.
Like,
I'm hypothetically saying
not
that Isaiah wouldn't be here if we waited
no,
on your
because if you want
idea.
to go to that route, I said I wanted to have a kid at like 30. I said that would have been the most ideal time.
Who? For whom?
You enjoy your 20s and then boom, 30.
My
kid.
eggs is
Your eggs are fine.
prime time.
They're fine.
Early 20s. Your eggs are prime time in early 20s.
So
you're trying to tell me, okay, so let's say, I'm going to just, so you're tired now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So imagine how tired you'd be in your 30s.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how different it could have been. But I'm not saying like I want it to be different. You're asking, oh, when would I have wanted to meet you? And then you're gonna go say Isaiah wouldn't be here. But ideally 30 would have been like.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you're saying this shit is ghetto. You don't recommend it. Do not get in a relationship at 15. That's what you're saying? Because that's what I'm hearing.
It's not ghetto.
So this shit is ghetto.
There's a lot of love here. It's not ghetto. It's not what I'm saying.
I don't know anymore.
But what I am saying, yes, if you're younger, it could luck out. We're like 1 in like 100 high school sweethearts that would have stayed together. I don't think I'm pretty sure if I look up the statistic. Oh my God.
We didn't.
Well, yes, we're not in the same high school, but yes, you would still be considered high school sweethearts. We were together all throughout high school. That's pretty much like the definition. You seem
Watch them out.
So you would recommend that a younger person get into a relationship
if you want him, and that's who you feel like you want, sis. Don't let nobody get in your way.
How does a young
take him? Take him. You want him? Take him. He took it now.
Oh my God! How does a young person know what they want?
I knew what I wanted, and I took him. Period.
You don't think that's a little psychotic?
That's fine. Let me be. Fuck about none of that shit.
That doesn't really make sense.
How don't make sense?
Because you don't know what you want at 15, 16, 17.
What you mean? I knew what I wanted.
Fam, growing up, I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to go to the NBA, right? A little bit of be a rapper, but I wanted to go to the NBA, right? Boom.
Just because you didn't know what you wanted, don't mean I didn't know what I wanted.
Period. Right? Then I wanted to be a clothing designer.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what age that was at. Like, I think that was after high school, maybe. Like, that was in college. I wanted to make shirts and shit and get a brand. Then, in the midst of doing that, I figured out, oh, I really love art. I've always did. It was just in the back of my mind until one day I started drawing, and then now the rest is history. But things are going to keep changing. Well, not now. I mean, I think I'm pretty set on tattooing and art and stuff like that now. But as the years go by and as you age, that's always going to change.
So you want to change your wife?
So somebody shoot me in the fucking brain, bro.
You're comparing you not knowing what you wanted and changing over the years, right?
Yeah. Cause
so who's to say you not gonna want to change your wife? You know.
I mean, unless you do some dumb shit, or we just not getting along. We can co-parent. That's like, what are you talking about?
Somebody gonna be their daddy.
Yeah, their biological father. Who else is going to be the father? Stepdad can't teach the son real things.
Whoever step up to the plate.
Poor future son. Russell Wilson can't teach this man how to jug, how to rap. You know what I mean? Like,
don't nobody want future bum ass.
Apparently, a lot of people do because he's in a relationship every week.
They didn't have no daddies in their life. I don't know. Besides the point. So don't get into a relationship young, is what you're saying.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
How could I? I'm not young. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about, anybody. If that's what you want to do, that's what. Because who's to say it's not going to work? So you just discouraging, somebody finding they.
I never said it's not gonna work.
They person.
I said
you're saying it's highly unlikely.
There is a highly unlikely. If I think of anybody from my high school think about anybody from your high school that was together in high school all throughout high school and they was like that couple or whatever. I can't think of anybody that's still together.
I mean, my friend, she got with her.
Okay, that's one person. Next.
10th grade, 11th grade, because I didn't go to that school yet. And,
Okay, so that's one person. Out of your entire... Like I said, 1 out of like 100 people, couples. It's not a great statistic.
I guess.
Anyway, so how do you feel about marriage? Are you liking it so far?
Yeah. It's the same thing we've been doing.
Yeah, because we've been together for a very long time.
Yeah.
So that's it? That's all you feel about marriage? Yeah, it's the same thing. Nothing changed.
No, nothing has changed since I've been your wife. So. Have you not been...
I said, yo.
You see what I mean? All right, because you playing with me.
This is ridiculous.
He playing with me. All right. So I've been your wife. You haven't been my husband.
I never said that. Those words never came.
You see what I mean? How he be snitching on himself?
How am I snitching on myself?
Anyway.
How am I snitching on myself?
So how you like being married?
It's the same.
So, but when I say that shit,
yeah, but you don't say it with any enthusiasm. You just it's cool. I guess.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like it's the same.
You don't either. You barely wear your ring. Like what are you?
So
and, who got their ring on right now?
Why am I going to work?
Who got their ring on right now? Who got their ring on right now?
It's nighttime.
Who got the ring on right now? But we're doing on our relationship. Wow. I think.
All right, sure, you got it.
Ring on.
So hold on. So.
Nah.
You're stressing me the fuck out right now. Just because we're doing something on our relationship means I have to wear my ring right now in the house. Mine. Just because we're on.
I wore mine.
So let's say there was no video.
It would be off.
Do you see how that doesn't make sense? Please tell me
it does make sense.
Just because it's on video, so you want, oh, look, I got a ring.
We're talking about our relationship. I want, to be shown that,
I'm not getting up to get the ring right now, so.
I didn't ask you to. It's fine.
There's going to be a lot of cuts in this episode.
Not a lot of. Why it gotta be cut?
Because there's a lot of dead pauses.
Who paused?
It's a lot of dead pauses. It's alright. I'm just gonna cut out all the fluff and just get.
What's the fluff? I thought. Alright, so you want me to chat? Alright, so what else? What else about our relationship you want to talk about? Oh, we could talk about how you want to go back in time and not propose to me because I said that if you did not propose, I was going to head out. We could talk about that.
So, backstory. She's been badgering me to propose for years.
He took 50 million thousand years. A baby.
First of all, you can't.
Later.
A baby is not a reason to get later. Married. Okay, anyway.
Been with him since Nam. Been there. Do it all. She been there. She been solid. The realest one on his team. And he ain't want to propose. What is you waiting for? I don't understand. But I'm crazy.
So a baby is not a reason to get married.
So he just didn't say
also
all the other stuff I said. He ain't never care.
I heard everything you said, but that's not a reason to get married.
I didn't say it was.
You can't badger somebody into marrying you.
I shouldn't have had to. I shouldn't have had to bring it up.
So why not? So why not?
Because you was taking too long, and I wanted you to know that the time was.
There's no timeline. All right, but if you want to give a timeline, that's on you.
And I did.
Whatever the man wants to do with that timeline is what he's gonna do.
Exactly.
And I said, as you said, go back. You was like, oh, if you don't propose whatever year, we gonna see what happens. At that point, I already had the ring. It was already planned. Everything was been talking to your father, all of that.
And it's a blessing that it was.
But, big but, if I had the opportunity to go back just to see what kind of commotion was gonna go back, yeah, why not? You talking all this tough talk?
It's not tough talk because I wasn't playing. If you was gonna waste my time,
how's that a waste of time?
And not after all these years I've been with you, all I've been through, you did not want to propose. I told you time was ticking. What was there to wait for? Nothing. So
what if I had to get my money up?
I did. I waited for that.
What you mean?
I waited for that. We moved in together. You said, oh, we need to get our own place first. Okay, we did that. So what am I still waiting for? Exactly. So at that point, I felt like you was playing with me and you was wasting my time. So if you didn't feel like you wanted to marry me, if you didn't know by then, if you didn't want to do it by then you know.
So imagine imagine a couple that's not how long we've been together, right? So imagine, maybe they're like 3-4 years in, whatever, in their 20s, late 20s or mid 20s. At that point, the female is like, oh, time's a ticking, whatever, right? You think that relationship could survive that?
Could survive what?
Could survive a woman badgering a man to...
First of all, you gonna stop trying to play me like I was... okay?
So you wasn't constantly throwing shots or hints?
So you only proposed to me because I was bringing it up? That's the only reason you proposed to me?
I told you already... That was already in the car,
and I shouldn't have had to keep bringing it up.
Planned.
I was giving you warnings. Because I was giving you warnings. I did though. I was giving you warnings to letting you know.
The warning is null and void.
What was gonna happen? It was null and void in your head. That's your head. In my head, it wasn't.
My head is the only thing that matters.
No, it don't. So and then, Sir proceeds to draw a ring on a calendar. And waits to the 13th hour to propose.
So you saw the ring I drew on...
I don't know what you got me watching.
So you saw the ring on the calendar.
I didn't see it till later. I don't know when you drew it. So there's that.
So I drew a ring on the calendar as like a little hint. She saw it. What you mean? But you knew what was coming. Like, I don't understand. You knew this was coming, though.
If the ring was not drawn on the calendar, no, I wouldn't have known nothing.
So you thought I was never gonna propose?
The way you was going.
That's crazy. So all right, so cool. So even then, right? Let's say if you had that thought, oh, he's never gonna propose to me. Why want to be with somebody that you don't think is gonna want to propose to you? Yeah. Why be with somebody that you don't think?
I was giving you your time, and then if by the end of the year I didn't get it, then there we go. So you understand the logic.
Understand what logic?
You do understand, because you just said, why would you want to be with somebody if you think you didn't propose? In my head, if you didn't propose by now, then you really didn't want to do it. So therefore,
okay. But all right. So go back to the question though. Like a couple that's in a 5-year, early 30-year relationship, whatever. The woman should leave. You said not badger. What's the word you want to use?
I dropped suggestions.
Were you saying they were subtle or not?
No, because I'm not subtle. And I was tired of waiting.
So dropping suggestions and stuff like that, right? You think the woman should be doing that consistently and thinking that...
consistently. He got to chill. He acting like it was every day. You need to calm
down. Yo, I wish I had this shit recorded, bro. Any conversation was like... Oh, my finger's long.
Well, what was he waiting for? Ask him what was he waiting for? What was he waiting for? Why he make me wait so long?
Rings are expensive. Right?
Rings are expensive, right?
Nor should
you could have upgraded me later.
Nor should they be though.
You could have upgraded me later.
First of all, that whole thing is a scam. Buying a diamond is a scam.
You didn't have to buy a diamond. You could have upgraded me later.
So, but all right, but getting a ring is a scam. What does the ring have to do with marriage?
Because that's what I wanted.
Okay, so nothing. Cool.
No, it has everything to do. It's a symbol, and all that.
So why isn't the years we've already been together a symbol of us?
Because you was playing with me. Because you wasn't
great all the Get off of us. Get off of us.
How am I get off of us? That's all I know. I'm going to get off of us.
I'm talking about just your average couple. How is it?
So how are you saying all them years we've been together and then we're going back to your average couple? Pick one. Are we talking about us or are we talking about an average couple? Which one?
All right. All of it. Because the people that's getting married generally will have some time. And yes, there's people that get married after like a day or a week or a month or whatever.
We was together like
okay, so
11 years.
That's not symbol enough. There needs to be a physical ring to make that.
All right, so you don't have to propose with a ring, right? Right. So you could have just did the act of proposing. You could have did the act of proposing. Exactly. To let me know that you wanted to marry me. To let me know I wasn't just gonna stay a girlfriend. Because then I'd have no rights. I have no rights. If he, God forbid, he got struck by a car and he was in the ICU, who would have had rights? Not me. They would have been like, no, ma'am, this is for family only. And they would have closed the curtains in my face.
What's your last name right now?
Pierre.
No. What's your legal last name right now?
No. Stop trying to play me like that's my fault. That's COVID's fault. That is not my fault.
You invented COVID.
And this is what I deal with.
Listen, I'm just saying, I don't think that would contribute to somebody getting proposed to. Listen, let me tell y'all something. If y'all are in a relationship, like women, and
how a nigga gonna give a woman advice?
Cause I'm me. The fuck? Come on.
How a nigga?
Listen, if you are in a relationship,
he got mommy issues. Don't listen.
Anybody, could be a man, could be a woman, could be a dog. Whatever you're in a relationship with,
don't be in a relationship with a dog. Don't
right?
do that. That's
not
good.
Don't badger the other person.
My bad. I didn't badger you.
Watch your mouth, bro. I throw hands.
You what? You cut the camera.
What was the word? Hints. Mm-hmm. You could, a hint here and there. You could throw a hint every now and again, whatever. But just there's no ultimatum. That's not a healthy place to.
So I was supposed to wait forever.
Who says you were waiting forever?
How was I supposed to know I wasn't gonna be?
Fam, what birthday was that?
Isaiah's second birthday. I think
so too. Maybe it was one. Maybe it was 2017, right?
It was his second birthday because last year we was at like the aquarium and stuff. Right?
So what do we do?
I gotta go through
his first birthday.
His first birthday was the zoo. We had a party in the house and it was the zoo. It might have been last year. It was because last year was 2020. No, we got married last year. It was 2019. It
was 2017.
How 2017?
I mean 2018.
He was born in 2017.
2018, bro.
Oh my land! It wasn't his first birthday because he had the Sesame Street theme and we went to the zoo. It wasn't his first birthday.
I don't even know the point I was making, like by saying.
I don't either because now you got me scrolling, and it definitely wasn't his first birthday.
Yeah, you can't pull it up that fast.
I have a lot of pictures of these kids in my phone.
Oh yeah, what I was saying was, if you are wanting to get married and you want it to happen soon, just leave it alone. It's gonna happen. And if it don't happen, then you don't need to be with that person. If you really want to set, if you really want to set a deadline, set that in your head and don't say shit. So when the deadline comes,
no, because let these niggas know that you're not one to play with, and if you ain't gonna do it soon, then I'm leaving, and that's on period.
That's the problem with
that's fine.
A lot of women.
That's the problem.
They want to be big and bad. And
I'm not big and bad. I'm about this life. No, I'm not. I'm about this life, and it was 2019.
All right, I'm way off.
Yeah. I'm way off. See, in his head, he proposed sooner than he thinks, and that's the But whatever.
In my head, all that mattered was I proposed.
He was so handsome.
Okay, we are doing a podcast, handsome. My guy.
I know, but look at my baby. Okay.
In my head, I proposed, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
In any man's head, that's all that's gonna matter. Yo, I proposed. She said yes.
Exactly.
All right.
And that's all that matters.
But for a female, and I'm gonna be cautious when I say female, because I don't. You know what I mean.
So what you gonna call me?
No, what? Listen, I meant like, now there's like.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Listen, I don't care. What I'm saying is, there's like non-binary people, stuff like that. So I don't. it could be a female that has pronouns that say he.
All right, what's your point?
Them, right? So I'm just saying.
What's your point?
But the point is, look, now you made me forget my point. I'm getting old. You made me forget
I made you forget.
You know how I'm getting old? You know how I know I'm getting old? This might be TMI, right? But
please don't.
Men.
Oh God. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Before I say what I say, right? I don't remember who said it to me. It was it was an uncle or somebody older than me at the time, right? They said,
he loved
when you
this
peeing, when you peeing,
it's not annoying.
If you shake that thing more than twice, you playing with it.
He said this to my mom.
Yo, that's the advice I got.
Like, he's so embarrassing.
And it stuck with me forever, right? But you know how I know I'm getting old? Because when I was younger,
playing with it.
No, when I was younger, that's your job. When I was younger, right? I'd be able to go to the bathroom. Like, I remember being at Six Flags or something. Like, yo, I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. Boom. Hop in. Get my job done. Get out. Couple shakes. I was out of there. Now.
Don't nobody want to hear
now you got to make sure like all of it is out because you don't want no dribble in the box.
It's just been dribble. It was just dribbling down your leg, and now that you're old, it bothers you. That's all that is.
No.
Yeah.
I could never ever tell you a time back like when
touching his socks.
I was peeing on my socks. No, that's definitely not true. I just remember being young and being able to get in and get out, and I was cooling. I ain't had to sit down.
And that's not cute.
Fam.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'll just save it for later.
Like I said, just don't badger nobody to get a ring. That's not going.
I wasn't badgering.
That's not going to be productive.
I wasn't badgering.
The man might look at you different. The man might look at you funny.
I'm going to look at you funny. I'm going to look at you different. Because you waiting and you playing with me. So I'm going to look at you different.
But the nigga's gonna be like, yo, you know who I like? Especially if he's a confident dude, he gonna be like, you know my body?
You know mine? Bitch. You know mine?
Like,
we could go there. If you want to go there, we could go there.
I said the dude. I'm not saying me. I mean,
it sure sounding like
you know my body too. You know what I mean? Stop playing with me.
What's your body? If you was with me since 15, what is your body? What is your body?
We could break up right now, and I could be swimming.
Cut this shit off, cause you playing with me.
Listen, we all know.
Wait till this shit go off.
We all know you could get niggas too.
And that's on period.
So what's the problem?
I ain't saying it like that.
You want to be with an ugly nigga? You want to be with a? That's another topic, right? I can't touch you.
Not right now, cause you pissing me off.
That's fine. So well, we could get into another day, but you would want to be with a dude that you don't think anybody else wants. There's
a difference between knowing you can get somebody else and being, I'm swimming in it. Like, bitch, calm the fuck down.
No dude ever.
If that's what you want to do, go do it.
No dude ever really is just like, I'm just swimming in it.
If that's what you want to do, go do it then.
That's a nigga that's not getting no pussy.
Cause you getting me tight.
How am I getting you tight?
Cause you playing with me.
All right, well, I think we can end it there then.
I think so.
I think the alcohol is hitting you.
It's really not. I think it's hitting you.
And maybe the marijuana a little bit.
I didn't even.
It's in the air.
That was all you.
I'm not even going to tell y'all my idea because y'all might steal it. And just know, just put weed and candles.
That's together. Telling them.
That's not telling them the exact idea. Just know those two things could go together.
And it's me, and I'm the drunk one, huh?
Anyway, that was episode 1. Of the Mom and Dad podcast.
The Mom and Dad.
Check us out. No? Whatever. It's gonna be on YouTube. Gonna get it to Apple and Spotify and all that other stuff.
Not fancy.
I have to upload the thing first. When it gets there, it gets
there. How long
there.
is this? I feel like I've been talking for mad long.
We probably have
cheese and
like
crackers.
An hour or something like that.
Oh my god.
But if you enjoyed it, if you have any feedback, if you have any comments, comment. We want feedback. We want it all. She might not want it. I'll take it. I'll read it.
Play me like I probably won't.
Cause somebody gonna say some shit and then you gonna be like,
and I'm gonna be tight and I'm black,
bitch.
Don't do that, cause I'm a nice person.
All right, so
I'm not a nice person.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
Episode, nigga. Damn.
Oh.
Bye,
I
y'all.
want a cute outro. It's mom day.